Right, gonna try and build this manual machine. Gonna stick it on YouTube. Obviously everyone's seen these. I can wheelie pretty good to begin with, not brilliantly but pretty good. I can do lazy sit down manuals, but when I try and actually do a proper manual, arse over the back end and just balancing, can't do it. So we're gonna try this. So I've got a decent balancing point just for normal wheeling, but this is different because obviously you're not using pedals, power, seat and back brake. It's just literally back brake and counterbalancing, so some different based. So have a do. So this is like, I've had a little practice before, literally 3 or 4 do's, found it relatively easy as this setup is. I've cheated a bit, so I've made it all right, took an hour. But what I've done, instead of just trying to hike it up, you know, I've made this affair here to get the front wheel up to sort of get it close to balancing point, but not there. So I haven't got the hardship of trying to get it up, balance it left to right as well as to the balancing point. So I'm just literally, I'm nearly at the balancing point there, and it only takes like an inch or two. So I'm just trying to find the balancing point and use the sort of like that counterbalance to hold it and the back brake. When I get better at that, then I'll lower this bit by bit, so I actually am having to pull it up a little bit more and more and more straight to the balancing point. So let's have a go. What's interesting is sometimes I find it easier with right foot forward and then other times left foot forward. So I don't know what difference is in that. Basically, like, see, I just sat there. This isn't far off where I'd be wheeling, like sort of like there. In fact, look at that, I can hold it. That's wheeling. It's right on the balance point for wheeler. So on that point there, I want to learn how to let go, get it forward again, and then just lift it with weight only, and then here we go, back brake, bring it forward, bring it back, and just learn to hold it there like that. It's actually quite easy. I think the hard bit is going to be just lifting it up to this level and then maintaining that. From there, it's honestly a piece of piss. I think I'm relying on back brake a bit much there. I'd like to just hover it. Yeah, easy. So again, I'd say that's, yeah, I'm wheeling there. That's perfect for the wheelie. Yeah, I can literally and hold it. This would be good for you boys actually, to learn how to wheel that balancing point. Let brake off, lean forward, lean back, and that just leans back into the wheelie, and then regulate it with. It feels easy, but it's not going to be, because lifting it to this level and then maintaining that height, that'll be hard. I think I'm ready to drop this and try it lower to then hike it up. Let's try that. Okay, I've lowered, well, put the bike further back, so therefore the front wheel's lower, so I'm not at balancing point. I'm like a good few inches away from balancing point. So let's try that, see what the difference is. So I'm actually having to pull this up, I think, now. Let's just test it with a wheelie. Alright, yeah. Yeah, so you have to pull it up a good few inches. There's your wheelie point there. Yeah. Oh lads, this is going to be, for you boys, this is awesome for the wheelie. You'd never mind manual. So I'm getting a feel for that now just by moving forward. Right, so let's try a manual. So they always say, I've been watching obviously YouTube like you all do, and they do this L shaped, so they go down and back. There you go, look at that, it's coming up. So down and back, nearly. So a lot further over the back wheel there. Yes. Obviously side to side is going to be hard. Oh, buzzing. Oh, everyone should have one of these. On the back brake, pull it back. Oh yeah. It's quite physical. I reckon a bit more. Get it down with some more. Oh, it's buzzing. Also, what I'm doing, just to sort of, this isn't just propped here. I've screwed it on there with one screw so it can pivot. And then I've also, you know, originally started up there and now I'm down there. So it is tied in, you know, there's no way it's going to move. But now, we're quite low down now actually, not a million miles off. You know, popping it. So if I can pop it from here, it's the side to side. So again, I'll just test it with the wheelie position. Oh yeah, that's a bit more. Yeah, definitely more difficult. Yeah. Okay, a bit more effort required. Yeah, here we go. Here's wheelie. Got it. Another to do with that. So the wheelie, press and pull just a bit. Yeah, this is going to be easier. Right, let's have a do. So the L shape they go on about is that. So you don't just go back, apparently. You go down and back. It actually puts a lot of energy into it, so you've got to do it a bit slower. Here we go. Oh, nearly. There we go. That's the manual. That's when you see him doing that. Awesome. I'm doing this while tea's on. I'm cooking tea, so I've only got 20 minutes. So down and back, catch it, balance it, catch it on the brakes, bring it forwards. Cheated then by going to sit down wheelie. Oh. Tell you what's hard, not legs, hand grips, you're holding on. Obviously it will get easier. No. One more. That'll do. That'll do for now. Awesome. I'll go and check my tea.